Hey, Maximizers! Welcome to my life. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Krista Maximizer, and I am a content coach, and I help product-based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales. I have been creating content on Beyonce's internet since 2018. I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to strategically shop, and save money to get all the things they want, like, and need without paying full price. Back then, I started with just a YouTube channel. And in 2020, my clients were like, "Hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to start YouTube channels? Can you teach us how to start businesses? Can you teach us how to start side hustles? Because we are struggling in this pandemic and we saved a lot of money, but now we need to make sure that we're making more money." And I was like, "Okay." And then my business coach was like, "Hey, Crystal, you're one of my star students, and I want you to come and coach my people." And I was like, "Okay." So in 2020, I accidentally became a business coach. It wasn't my goal, it wasn't my intention, it wasn't my focus. I just woke up and, based upon serving my clients and helping my business coach, I became a business coach. And one thing that I did not anticipate was me falling in love with it, because I was the couponing girl. I had couponed my whole adult life. So at this point, I've been couponing for 17 years. And at that point, I had been couponing for like 12 years. And I was like, this is my thing. This is my niche. Like, this is what I'm doing. I didn't anticipate loving something more than I loved teaching people how to save money. And I absolutely loved helping women with their business. Watching the light bulb go off for someone, helping someone make more money, $500 to $1,000 can help you so much in your life. And it was so amazing when I was helping those women, especially the women that I was helping them take an idea from their brain and turn it into a profitable business that they love. It was just chef's kiss amazing. So for 3 years, I did both. Forward facing, I was your couponing girl. I was teaching you how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan, all the things. Behind the scenes, I was running group programs, one-on-one programs, and teaching women how to start and grow their businesses. And I loved it. I loved it so much. But in 2023, I was struggling. I struggled because, like, I felt torn, where I wanted to focus on one thing. And it's hard when you've built an audience in one area. It's hard to make a pivot. My SEO on my YouTube channel is all about couponing. It's all about saving money. So when I was trying to post my side hustle content over there, it wasn't reaching the total audience that I wanted it to reach. Like, it wasn't working. So I said, I need to pick one. Doing both was causing me to, like, struggle and have unrest. So I said, I need to pick one. So in 2023, I decided that I was going to be a business coach. Why? Because nothing bad happens when women make more money. Nothing bad happens when women make more money. It gives them more opportunity, more availability, more options. It gives them the ability to live the life that they want when they make more money. It allows them the opportunity to be in places, in rooms that they otherwise wouldn't have been in, because they had more money. And I said, you know what? I want to be a business coach. As a result of me wanting to be a business coach, I wanted a dedicated audience specific to women who wanted to start and grow their businesses. So I started my second YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. It's Build a Business with KRYS. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Build a Business with KRYS. And I said, this is going to be the place where I build an audience of women who want to start and grow their businesses. And I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. So over the past 2 years, I've been working hard, and I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. And I'm super happy with the decision that I made. So in 2023, I started my second YouTube channel. Then my life fell apart, and I went to a deep state of depression. So for most of 2024, I was in a dark place. I closed down my couponing programs. I let go of hundreds of clients. I let go of thousands of dollars of monthly recurring revenue, because I said, I'm a business coach now. But because I was so depressed, things didn't go the way that I planned. Things didn't go anywhere near the way that I planned. I was being an anything business coach to everybody. I was like, I can help you with this. I can help you with that. I can do this. I was throwing spaghetti at a wall and hoping that it sticks. Okay. I was all over the place. And as a result, I wasn't making no sales. I was barely signing clients because I wasn't clear on who I was helping, how I was helping them, and what I was helping them with. That is crucial in business if you want to make sales. Okay. Who are you helping? How are you helping them? And what are you helping them with specifically? What problem are you solving for people? I was doing too much. And as a result, I wasn't making that much because contrary to popular belief, the riches are in the niches. The more you niche down, the more money you're going to make. And me and my biz bestie just had this question. So I'm going to be pivoting and niching down even more than I niche down right now. Because right now I'm still a little bit broad. Like I'm specific content coach for product-based business owners, but I can be even more niche. And I'm very excited to work on that. But the riches are in the niches. You need to niche down. So I had to get specific. So I looked back and I said, what have I done really well? What have I helped my clients with the most? I've helped my clients with content and sales the most. And I have been the most successful with my content. I've posted over 2,000 videos to YouTube. I've gone live over 1,000 times. As a result of that content, I've made over $400,000 in the past 6 years. I've been able to make money from affiliates. I've been able to make money directly from the platforms. I've made money from all 4 platforms. I've gotten a check from Facebook. I've gotten a check from Instagram. I've gotten checks from TikTok. I've gotten multiple checks from YouTube. I've made over $36,000 just from YouTube alone. I've been able to get 4 and 5 figure brand deals. And most importantly, I've been able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars selling my coaching, selling my masterclasses, my boot camps, my one-on-ones. If it had not been for the audience that I built and the content that I create, I would not have made any money. So I said, I need to be a content coach. I need to teach business owners what I did and how I'm doing it to help them make more money in their business. So when I said that I was going to become a content coach, I had gotten over and through my depression. It was about a year ago. And when I made that change, I started signing clients every single month. For like 6 months in a row, I signed new clients every single month because I was specific, I was focused, and I was niched down into one specific area. And that brings me to the content coach that I am today. Okay. And after this year, I've learned I need to niche down a little bit more. I need to be a little bit more specific. And after working with a bunch of clients one-on-one, I realized that there's a direction that I want to go in. And that's the direction that I'm going to go in. And I'm so excited for it. And tonight, I want to talk about, because I'm a content coach, because I eat, sleep, and breathe content, I want to talk about why you aren't posting consistently and what you can do to post consistently. Because I know you are probably sick and tired of hearing people say, be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. But honestly, that's the key. Consistency is key. You can't be sitting out here wishing, hoping, and praying that you go viral. You need to pray for consistency. Pray that the level that you start posting is the level that you can continue posting and that you're always consistent. Consistency built Chris the Maximizer. I can count on one hand how many videos I have that are over 100K. On YouTube, I have one video and I've posted thousands of videos. I have one video on my YouTube channel that has over 100,000 views. One. I have one video that has 30,000 views. The rest of my videos are all less than 30,000 views on YouTube. It took me 5 years of posting on YouTube, technically 6, in order to get a video reach over 100,000 views. I'm saying that to say consistency built Chris the Maximizer. In the past 7 years, I've been consistent, and I probably haven't posted for maybe less than 6 months. So throughout the 7 years, there's been weeks here, a month here, so and so, where I haven't posted consistently on social media. Think about that. 6 months out of 7 years, that means I have been feeding the beast of content, specifically over on YouTube, every single week for 7 years. Consistency has built Chris the Maximizer. I am still getting a check every month. And then in 6 years of getting paid from YouTube, I've gone 1 month in 6 years not getting a YouTube paycheck. I went 1 month not getting a check. And the threshold to cash out is like 100, and I made it to like 80. And I didn't post. I didn't post that much, and I wasn't going live. Like that's when I was on the road heavy, and we were back to back to back on the road. And I didn't get a paycheck. That was one time in 6 years. That just goes to show you I am consistent, and also that my content is living on YouTube and people are still watching it, even though I'm not posting everything. Someone just discovered Chris the Maximizer a week ago, and she's like, I subscribed. I love your content. She just discovered me a week ago off a video that I posted 3 years ago. Okay? Consistency built Chris the Maximizer. Consistency built my business. So tonight I want to talk about why you aren't posting consistently and what you can do to get consistent. But first, I need to know who's here. Let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from, and what platform do you post on? What is your favorite social media platform to post on? Let me know in the comments. So, where are you watching from? What city, what state, what country are you watching from? And what's your favorite platform to post on? I'm watching from Central Florida. I'm in the Lake County area. And my favorite social media platform to post on is YouTube. YouTube is big for me. YouTube is number one for me. YouTube is my main platform. Okay. So that is my platform. So I need to know where you're watching from and what your favorite social media platform to post on is. So let's dig into why you aren't being consistent with posting. Okay. Number one reason why you're not being consistent is you're trying to post everywhere. Put a number one in the chat if you're trying to post on 2 or more platforms. Put a number one in the chat if you are trying to post on 2 or more platforms every single day. If you are trying to post everywhere, you are going to burn yourself out. If you are a business owner and you are making less than $3,000 per month, you are a one woman or one man show, and you're trying to post on every single platform, you are in your own way. You're not consistent because it is very hard to maintain posting on multiple platforms, especially in the beginning, especially when it's just you, and especially when you don't have all of your content planned out. Trying to post on one platform is already a lot. And if you're trying to post on 3, 4, 5 platforms on a consistent basis, that is a lot. So, what I suggest you do instead is pick one main social media platform. One main social media platform and post there. You want to focus on building your audience. You want to focus on building your know, like, and trust factor. You want to focus on getting used to your platform. Okay? That is what you want to do. You want to focus 100% on your one main platform. Do you suggest one for a certain type of industry? Great question, Brianna. The answer to that question is the only one I would suggest for a specific industry is if you're doing anything in career or jobs, you should be on LinkedIn. Pretty much every other industry, you can be on any platform. And I've said this on past lives if you are new to me and you haven't joined me before. You make the platform doesn't make you. So based on where your ideal clients are and what platform you want to be on, that's the best platform for you. Does that make sense? So focus on one main platform, and how you figure out what that platform is. I want you to do the research to see where are my ideal clients the most and what platform do I want to be on. Like if you love posting on TikTok and you enjoy going live, you enjoy posting your TikToks, you enjoy posting on your stories, then make TikTok your main platform. That's fine, right? But if you don't like TikTok and you prefer Facebook, make Facebook your main platform. Ideal clients are pretty much on every single platform. You make the platform doesn't make you. As long as you're giving out valuable content, as long as you are focusing on the problem that you're solving, you can build an audience on any platform. One platform is not superior to the other. One platform is not better than the other. They all are good in their own ways. And last night I did a live where I talked about each of the big 4 platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, what makes each one of them good in their own right. But you choose your main platform, and it needs to be a platform that you're comfortable with, a platform that you're willing to do the work on. If you don't want to do everything that is required to do a long form YouTube video, don't make YouTube your main platform. Don't. Me, YouTube is my main platform because I'm perfectly okay with doing everything. As much as I hate editing, I'm perfectly okay with doing all the things that have to get done on YouTube. Okay. So pick one main platform to focus on. If this makes sense, tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram. If this makes sense on YouTube and Facebook, please just give me a yes in the comments so I know that y'all are with me. Tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram if you're with me. Yes in the comments if you are on Facebook or YouTube. Okay. Next, the next reason why you aren't posting consistently, you ain't got no plan. Okay. You don't have a plan in sight. You are waking up every day and trying to post. Put a number one in the chat if you wake up and try to figure out what to post. Put a number one in the chat if you do not have a plan for your posts and you're just like, I need a post today. What do I posting? If you are waking up and you are trying to figure out what to post today, you will never be consistent in that way. Life is too unpredictable. Business is too unpredictable. Clients are too unpredictable for you to be waking up and trying to figure out what the heck you're going to post. I've decided, because I've been scrolling way too much on TikTok and it's rotting my brain. I was talking to my biz bestie and she was like, have you heard about the girl who said that every time she opens TikTok, she's going to post as like her entry into scrolling? And I said, yes. And she's like, you should do that. And I was like, it scared me, not because I was afraid of posting, but because I'm so strategic in my posts. I was like, what in the hell am I going to post when I open TikTok 10 times a day? Surprisingly, yesterday, I think I did 4. Today, I'm up to 3. I'll probably scroll a little bit before bed, so I'll probably do another TikTok tonight. But I decided to just treat it like my Instagram stories, but that's still me having a plan. So how I treated my Instagram stories 2018 to 2020, that's how I'm treating my TikTok. So I basically open it, tell y'all what I'm doing in relation to business and life. That's my ticket to scroll. But I still have a plan. Do you see how, even though when I spontaneously pick up my phone and I want to watch TikTok, I have a plan for like, okay, I'm going to post. What am I going to post? What am I doing in business right now? What am I doing in life right now? Or is there a fun story I can tell y'all? But I have a plan for what I'm going to post. If you are raw dogging your social media as a business owner, you are doing it all wrong. What I suggest you do, plan your content for the month, which is my next tip for you. Plan your content for the month, Crystal. Plan your content for the month. I am not stuttering. I'm being so serious. You will be so consistent if you plan your content for 30 days at a time. You won't miss a week. You'll always have content. Your audience will continue to grow. And eventually you'll be making sales consistently because you are posting consistently. I teach my clients how to plan, batch, and schedule their content. I'm actually hosting a content bootcamp that starts September 15th, where I am going to walk you through the process of planning, batching, and scheduling your content for 30 days. And we're going to do it together. When you leave that bootcamp after 8 weeks, you would have already posted your first 30 days of content, and you're going to be working on creating, planning, and batching your next 30 days of content. I'm going to walk you through the process. This is going to change your life and your business because you're never going to have to wake up again and be like, what am I going to post? Which brings me to my next thing, my next reason why you aren't posting consistently. You're scrolling for inspiration. Scrolling for inspiration is bullshit. If you are a business owner, why do you need to be inspired by somebody else? If you are a business owner, be inspired by the problem that you're solving. Be inspired by the problem that you are solving. You should not be scrolling for inspiration. You should not be scrolling to see what's trendy. If you want to use a trending audio, great. I personally do not like trending audios as a business owner because when people are looking at trending audios, they're not necessarily looking for your niche. They're not necessarily looking for your business. They're not necessarily looking to get their problem solved. I don't want to do a trending audio because I don't want to get 500,000 views on a video and only 50 of those people want to start a business. I'd rather have 3,000 views on a video and 1,700 of those people want to grow their business. If that makes sense, tap the screen. If that makes sense on YouTube and Facebook, give me a yes in the comments. Scrolling for inspiration is BS as a business owner. You have a product or a service that you're selling. You have a problem that you're helping your ideal clients solve. Talk about that. You don't need to be trendy. You don't need trending audio. You don't need trending. Don't be trendy. Set your own trends. Set your own level. You make the platform doesn't make you. Think about Keith Lee. He set his own precedent. Think about Rihanna when she came out with Fenty and she had 75 shades of foundation. No other makeup brand launched a foundation with 75 shades. No one ever did that, right? You make the platform doesn't make you. You set your own trends. I was the queen of answering questions on live. I was the queen of going live and answering everybody's questions. When I was in the coupon industry, no one was doing that. They were not answering people's questions. So my trend was, I'm going to answer your question. My trend was, I'm going to go live and answer your question. Okay. That's what set me apart from everybody else. Okay. My trend now is plan your content for 30 days at a time. Plan, batch, and schedule is my secret sauce. I'm teaching you how to plan, batch, and schedule your content. And I'm teaching you to focus on one platform. Whereas other content creators and business owners may tell you diversify, post everywhere to a certain extent. But when you are just starting that first year, you need to be on one platform. When Keith Lee started, where was he at? TikTok. He wasn't anywhere else. He built his audience on TikTok and then he went other places. Jackiana, she is a YouTube girly. Now, has she branched out to Instagram and TikTok? Yes. But in the beginning, for like her first 10 years, YouTube, 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 YouTube. And then you sprinkle in Instagram because you just repurpose, hey, I posted a video on YouTube, go watch it. Does this make sense? Yes or no? If this makes sense, tap the screen. Yes in the comments if this makes sense. Be in one place, set your own trends. There's a Keith Lee thing, I got it, I'm gonna try it, I'm gonna rate it 1 through 10. That's Keith Lee. Jackie Yana used to have us singing a song. Jackie, 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 Jackie. She had a whole song. That was her trend. And now her trend is talking head videos while she's doing her makeup and telling us something spicy. Set your own trends within your industry. Stop scrolling for inspiration and imitating other people. You want people to be imitating you. Okay? Set your own trends. Be different. Okay? The next reason why you aren't being consistent is because you're trying to make your content perfect because you want to go viral. I'm going to say this with love. Stop thinking about going viral. Stop thinking about getting 50,000 views, 100,000 views in a day. Stop thinking about it. I want you to think, how can I show up every single week to my audience? If I only get 300 views, 300 views is a lot. If you're selling products, and let's just say your weekly goal is to sell 10 products, if you have 3 videos and they get between 3 and 500 views, you should be able to sell your 10 products. You've got 1,000, 1,500 eyeballs on your content. You mean to tell me you can't get 10 sales from 1,500 views? If it's 1,500 right views, right? I'd rather have 1,500 views and get my 10 sales than to have 100,000 views and get 0 sales, right? Wanting to go viral will stop you because you're trying to be like, okay, let me manipulate my content in a way that the algorithm will make it viral. If you focus on giving your audience value, sharing your product as a solution to their problem, the consistent views are so much better for you than virality. I don't want to go viral unless 100,000 people want to start and grow a business. Because otherwise, that virality is a waste if 500,000 people see my video and only 50 of them want to buy something. Versus if 10,000 people see my video and 5,000 of them want to buy something, then I'd be overwhelmed. My website would crash. My business would burst. I would have to come up with a new product if 5,000 people wanted to buy something from me. But I'd much rather have that than to have 100,000 vanity views and only 50 people wanting to buy something. Stop wishing, hoping, and praying going viral. And I want you to sit down with your pen and paper, with your Google Doc, and feel like, and realize, how can I be consistent? How can I show up every week? How can I show my ideal client that they need their problem solved with my product? Right? If you're not consistent with your content, you need to be in the content bootcamp. Why? I'm going to teach you from A to Z how to plan, batch, and schedule your content. Someone who has posted over 2,000 videos to YouTube and gone live over 1,000 times. I posted hundreds of videos on TikTok and Instagram. I've used all of the big 4 platforms. I've made money from all 4 platforms. I've made sales of my services on all 4 platforms. I am going to teach you how to plan your content for 30 days at a time, and we're going to do it together. You're going to stop stressing. You're going to stop being inconsistent. You're going to stop worrying, and you're going to stop trying to go viral because you're going to be consistently showing up to your audience. This is what I'm teaching you inside the Content Bootcamp. We're going to go over choosing your topics, outlining your topics, editing, recording, uploading, scheduling, getting an email list. We're going to go over everything you need when it comes to creating content, your calls to action, how to go live, how to use each platform to your benefit. Okay. We're going to cover it all inside the Content Bootcamp. But do you see how I'm offering my product as a solution to your problem? What's your problem? You're not being consistent. You're not posting consistently. You don't know what the heck to post. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to come up with content topics. I've been posting for 7 years. Have I ever ran out of content topics? No. I switched my niche, but for the first 5 years, I was only doing couponing content. And since 2023, I've only been doing business content. I've never ran out of content topics. I've never sat here and been like, I don't know what I'm going to plan. I don't know what I'm going to post. I have a specific method that I go through to figure out how can I get my video topics? Where do my video topics come from? I'm going to teach you how to do all of that, and you're not going to have to worry about it. It's a hybrid program, meaning every single week for 8 weeks, we're going to meet as a group on Zoom, but you also get one-on-one coaching with me. So you're going to get 3 30-minute one-on-one sessions with me. So if you want to go a little bit deeper than what we did in the group call, you can talk to me. And there's also going to be a group message. So if you have questions in between our coaching calls, you can drop it into the group message. Okay. The solution to your inconsistent problem is the Content Bootcamp. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you be consistent. Best part is we're going to post that content together. I'm going to do it too. As I'm walking y'all through the process, I'm going to walk myself through the process, and I'm going to set up my content for the month. Okay. And then you're going to have the strategy, because what I teach you, I don't do cookie cutter. I teach strategy. That's another one of my secret sauces. I teach you a strategy. So I'm going to teach you step by step what to do. You're going to be able to replicate that strategy every single month to consistently plan your content for 30 days at a time. So you won't need me anymore. Pay me once and go about your happy little business. Unless you want maintenance coaching, which I have clients who are like, I'm never leaving you, which is fine. Stay. Love you. Coach forever. But you won't need me to hold your hand because you've already done it once and you already have the strategy and the blueprint to do it again. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Tap the screen if this makes sense. Yes in the comments on YouTube and TikTok. and Facebook if this makes sense. Okay? You are not posting consistently because you don't know what to post. Business owners, stop posting stagnant pictures. Stop posting quotes that have nothing to do with the problem that you're solving. I had a client who sells candles, okay? And she had showed me her content for the next month or so. And she had affirmations with her candles. So it was kind of aligned. But one of her posts was just an affirmation, just naked. And I'm like, is this affirmation solving a problem? No. What problem does your product solve? You sell candles. It can solve a light problem. It can solve a relaxation problem. It can solve a resting problem, meaning you need to relax and rest. Okay. It could also solve the problem of healing. If you have one of those candles that have, I can't think of what's in it. Citronella candles. It solves the problem of keeping the bugs away from you, right? Does that quote solve a problem for your ideal client? Does it tell your ideal client something about you? No. Does it tell your ideal client something about your product? No. Does it tell your ideal client something about your industry? No. That quote is not serving you. You need to build the know, like, and trust factor with your audience, because people need to know you, like you, and trust you before they buy from you. Is a quote helping them know me, like me, or trust me so they can buy from me? No. Okay? You want to post connection content that builds your audience and conversion content that gets you a sale. Again, you want to post connection content that builds your audience, and you want to post conversion content that gets you a sale. Connection and conversion. In the beginning, you're going to do a lot of connection content because you cannot sell to an empty room. You need an audience of people who want to buy what you're selling. Okay. And then the other reason why you're not posting consistently is because you're doing it alone. You're tired, you're burnt out, and you're stressed out, and you don't have to do it alone. Join me for the Content Bootcamp, and I am going to teach you exactly what to do on how to plan, batch, and schedule your content for 30 days at a time. You can sign up for the Content Bootcamp at KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Again, it's 8 weeks. We start the week of September 15th. And you get a weekly group call with me every single week, and you get 3 one-on-one sessions with me. Why is this important? This is important because the more touch points you have, Number one, the more you're going to solidify your strategy, the easier it's going to be for you to execute and implement what I'm teaching you. And also, so you don't have to do it alone. It's going to feel so amazing to have me and the other women to bounce your ideas off of, to get instant feedback from when we're on the call, and get supported through your journey, and to motivate and encourage you, because having a business is lonely. When you have no other business friends around, having a business can be lonely. So go get in the content bootcamp. Okay. Payment plans are available with Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm. And if you can't get one of those payment plans, just send me an email and I have in-house payment plans available as well. So that's why you're not posting consistently and what you can do to post consistently. So I would love to open the floor for questions. Are there any questions about why you're not posting consistently? If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments, was this helpful? Questions / was this helpful? Was this helpful? And do you have any questions? I'm tired. I think I'm going to eat something and go to bed early. Thank y'all so much for joining. I appreciate it. If you are on TikTok, there's a form here that you can fill out to get on my email list to get more details about the Content Bootcamp. And if you wanted to ask me a question or anything. But I do want to thank y'all so much for joining. I am tired. It's been a long day. I need to re-energize myself so that I can wake up and do it all over again. Okay? Should you have any questions after this, shoot me an email or slide in my DMs at Chris the Maximizer on TikTok and Instagram. Okay? All right. I don't see any questions. So I'm going to go. Y'all have a good night. And I will see you next time. Whoops. I'll see you next time. Tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I should be live tomorrow. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye.